He splits the uprights with the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And this is just a booming kick. There's a missed tackle. Tackle made at the 23-yard line. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time. They'll start this drive at the 23. First and 10. Two tight ends here. Hands it to the back. He dances around, but they're still able to bring him down. What a run.
Man, this kid can flat out fly. A lot of kids are fast, but there's not many guys out there that can run as fast as this kid in pads holding on to the football.
I agree with you, Lee, and he has such a natural running style.
Throws it out right to the running back, and he tackles him hard at the 43-yard line. A good pickup that time.
Yeah, and one of the things that can really open up this offense is their ability to complete these types of medium-range passes.
You're right. That and the ability to run the ball consistently.
They line up in an I. Makes the catch, and look out. Inside the 30. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 20.
Whoa! Don't blink when this guy's got the ball, huh, Kirk?
No, sir, absolutely not. Huge gain after the catch.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 20. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Here's the run. Got a hold. Tackle made at the 12-yard line. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. Second down, 11 yards out. Single set backfield. Run play, and he'll lose yards.
Wow, that was the cornerback who got into the backfield there. How about that for some run support?
Well, when you got a guy that can cover receivers and come in and make big hits in the running game, then you know you got a special cornerback.
This guy can cover like a corner and hit like a safety. That is something special.
That's not going to keep this drive going.
Good, solid defense there to force him into a fourth down situation.
Fourth down. They'll line up the kicking team. This one is about 32 yards away. Kicks away, and it splits the uprights. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Wisconsin to kick this one off. He kicks it off. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. The quarterback is on his way back onto the field, and he led a great drive last time out.
This kid was talking about how well he's developed a connection with the receivers over the past couple of weeks. It really showed on their last drive.
He lets it go deep down the middle. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense. And the safety comes up with a nice play.
These safeties are not only physical, but here is showing the athletic ability to get a hand on the ball. That is great coverage.
Looks to pass. Deep pass down the right side. It's picked off. And now he's got room to run. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown.
Man, that was a super play by the defender. Excellent interception and an even better return for the score.
And the quarterback wishes that he could have that one back. Those are the kind of touchdown passes you don't want to throw.
He makes the PAT. Wisconsin ready to kick this one off. He kicks off. He's taken down at the 31-yard line. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
They'll go to work at the 31. First down, 10 yards to go. And a new halfback checks into the game. And he's taken down at the 35. And the clock is steadily counting down.
You're right. They need to stop this clock. A quick score is crucial here.
It's second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. Give to the running back, and he's going to lose yardage. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
It's third down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 34. Nickel defense. Rolls left, looking to throw. Passes back across his body, but nobody there. First half is over, and this is why they play the game. The count here at Camp Randall is Marshall, 21, Wisconsin, 10. We're ready to start the second half as the teams are lined up for the kickoff. He kicks off. He wasn't breaking that tackle. What a hit. This offense has really seemingly been unstoppable. Should be interesting to see now if the defense has changed things up as they try to stop these guys.
Kirk, this is a big possession for this defense. If they don't stop the offense here, there may be just too much ground to make up.
Exactly right, Coach. And I think this sold-out crowd needs to wake up and provide some noise to help this defense make a stop.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 27-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Very good tackle in space. And he has a huge gain.
Yeah, I like the decision-making ability of this quarterback. He looks and looks. He sees nothing. He didn't get rattled. He sees some green in front of him, and he takes off. Ends up with a great run.
The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Runs left and can't get back to the line of scrimmage. The lineman had a big push there to get in the backfield and bring him down.
Great penetration in the backfield. For such a big guy, this guy's got some really quick feet.
And once he gets moving, there's no stopping him. This guy is so big and strong that he's almost impossible to block with one guy.
Rolls right. Throws it out, and it falls incomplete.
Number 1, the intended receiver on the play.
Third down, 13. Ball on the 35. They come out with 4 wide out. He scrambled. Runs with it, and he's got room. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 42. Backup quarterback into the game now to call the signals. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield. Well, he just couldn't get much of anything there.
No, Brad, he couldn't. I think the offensive line's going to have to hold their blocks longer than they did on that play.
Second and 12 coming up here. They're packed in tight on the line. Again, he'll get the call. Brought down at about the 39-yard line. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Penalty markers down. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
They'll bring the ball back and mark off some yards against them. Third down again.
Oh, yeah, and those types of mistakes kill drives more times than not.
And so it's another third down upcoming here. The defense sets up in the nickel. He drops back, scrambling around. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And they finally push him out at the 15. So with that run, they pick up another first.
It's a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
It's the 9th play of the drive. First down. Backup running back comes into the game now. Marshall will run it again. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. So the halfback comes away with his third rushing score of the day.
This guy's been a very big factor in this game today, Coach.
Yes, this would be a different game if he wasn't on the field. He's accounted for 18 points today. Not bad for a day's work.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He just drills this one. And he just got stood up right there. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll set up shop at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Single set backfield. Got some open field. They'll bring him down at the 37-yard line. 5 yards. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 37. Single back set. 3 wide receivers. Makes it out to about the 50. Nice game for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
Backfield in an offset I formation. Pitch out left, and he's going to lose yardage. There was just no daylight on that play, and the defensive lineman was the reason.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the backfield.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Into coverage, and the defense has it. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown! So a great play by the defender to give his team 6 points.
Kirk, he made it look easy. You can tell this kid has seen the end zone before.
That was a very good play, and that will certainly help build his team's momentum.
And he hits the PAT. Marshall to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. They'll bring him down at the 30-yard line. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
The offense has to be conscious of protecting that football.
Yeah, turnovers drives everybody crazy. Well, unless your team gets the turnover.
They go with a run. Tackled for a loss.
You're not going to see this very often from this running back. He just got gobbled up pretty deep in the backfield.
2nd and 15. Ball on the 26. They line up in an I. They work it left, and he finds nothing but the defense. The back gets 3 on the carry.
That was a great hit by the defender. He just drove the ball carrier right to the ground.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. He's going left. They knock it down. Incomplete. Nice job there to bring up a 4th down.
Pretty good throw here by the quarterback, but he couldn't quite get it in there. Nice job by the defense.
And this one is a beauty. Fields it and hit immediately. Great punt, great tackle. That's exactly what these guys were looking for out of their special teams.
The punter here does a great job, and the coverage was exceptional. It got down the field and didn't give the return man any room to make a move.
Here's an opening. Makes it out to about the 39. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times did we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
1 quarter to go before they turn the college football world upside down. The count here at Camp Randall is Marshall, 35. Wisconsin, 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Marshall takes the give. There's a player shaken up on the play. Second down and 7. Ball on the 42. They're packed in tight on the line. Takes it right. He can't get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
Caught, and he's hit immediately.
Great job by the offense to keep the chains moving. And I don't care what level of football you play, as a receiver, you have to be able to create separation on an out route, especially against man coverage like this kid just showed us. Excellent route by the receiver.
A 1-yard gain on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 48. They line up in the jumbo set. Tackle at the 44-yard line. About 4 yards on that play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
And here's another third down. 4 wide. Heavy pressure, and down he goes. Another sack.
I would try to avoid that sack master kid if at all possible. Maybe call some rollout plays to allow the quarterback more time to throw the football.
Watch out. This guy's only a freshman. It's unbelievable how much maturity this guy possesses for such a young man.
He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. They'll start at the 20. First and 10. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
That's just not a good play by the quarterback here. He's got to have a better pocket presence.
Yep, he looked like he was having trouble finding someone to throw to.
But still only about 2 yards lost on the play. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He's tackled at the 23-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run.
5-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Swatted away.
Wow, did you see that? I don't know how he got his hands up in time to knock that pass down.
It's a good thing he knocked that one down at the line, because that one probably would have been a completion.
He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. He's out to the 30. Down the sideline. Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive. They'll start at the 40-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. Marshall with a commanding lead. Just under 3 to go in regulation. And they make the stop at the 35. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 35-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. Here's the halfback. They'll bring him down right around the 28-yard line. Nice gain there, and that'll keep the clock moving on the ball spot.
Now, with that first down, they'll continue to be able to just chew up the clock.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Tackle made at the 10-yard line. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better have some talented corners, because they could end up on an island out there all alone.
He's got the corner. Touchdown, Marshall. An impressive run as he finds the end zone.
Yeah, he's got skills. I wouldn't want to be a defender in the open field with him coming at me.
Oh, come on, Scooter. You take him down.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Marshall 42, Wisconsin 10. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Marshall ready to kick this one off. He sends it downfield. He'll return this one from the 7. And he's taken down at the 32. The defense really shut these guys down the last time they had the ball. They'll get the ball here at the 32-yard line. It's 1st and 10. 3 wideouts here. They go with a run. And he's tackled at the 36. A pickup of 4 on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Hands off left, and he's brought down quickly. 1 yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
3rd down, 5 yards to go. Backup running back comes into the game now. Here comes the pressure. Fires right side. Got his tailback. Wonderful play call to convert on 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, he really wanted that 1st down. Good determination again.
Single set backfield. Handoff, and he's met in the backfield.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
The defense lends them a hand with that penalty.
Gosh, giving up penalty yards is so frustrating, isn't it?
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Kirk, they really had nothing going on that run.
I'll tell you what, Brad, it's almost like he ran into a brick wall on that play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. The backfield's in an offset I formation. Fires incomplete. He was looking for the tight end.
Number 9, the intended receiver on the play.
3rd down, and they need to get it down to the 32. They line it up with 3 receivers. Complete and taken down immediately. The defense didn't stop the pass, but they stopped him short of the sticks.
And that's the important thing here. Allow him to make the catch, but make sure you tackle him before he gets to the 1st down marker.
This defense will give the quarterback those underneath routes all day long if it can prevent them from getting a 1st down.
He's at the 30, and they make the stop around the 26-yard line. So they'll keep the drive alive with a 1st down pass.
It's 4th down. They've got the offense on their heels and they let them do that.
I don't think it was bad defense. It was just a good pitch and catch for the conversion.
Looks to his back, and he's got him again. Brought down at the 22-yard line. The quarterback really kept his poise under pressure and delivered a pretty nice little ball right there.
Good play to pick at the defense. They got about 4 yards out of it.
That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, Marshall 42, Wisconsin 10. So as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Lee, what'd you think of this one?
Hey, I don't think anyone was expecting this one. Marshall was supposed to get blown out of this game, and what do? They blow them out. I know college football is unpredictable, but this is ridiculous.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
people attending today's ball game, please drive home safely.